One of the questions that women are facing, the challenges, is communication. When they are misunderstood in that communication in a relationship, it affects how they are seen and how they are viewed. So this communication barrier, how can one overcome that barrier?
Let us begin with fundamentals.
Yes.
Now, the woman has got this inhibition in communication, basically because behind that thing is the force of fear.
Fear.
So the woman is afraid. And we have to understand that means our mothers were afraid. Our mothers are afraid. If our mothers are alive,
Yes.
then our wives are afraid. Our daughters are afraid. Our grandmothers are afraid. So we have to understand that. And that's the least we can do in order to return the love that you have received from them. And the world teacher has said that you must have the capacity to return love the moment it is given. That's what the world teacher is saying. And so if we look back at our life, we find that our mothers have made us. And we take the contribution of our wife for granted. And women are not free in communication because fear is holding them back. Now, why is that fear holding them back? Because they are spiritually superior to men. And so there are even books bearing the title, The Natural Superiority of Women. I've read such a book 35 years ago, Natural Superiority of Women. Now, in a marital relationship, for example, there is a wife and then there is a husband. Then, since by and large, money is ruling the world.
Yes.
And from money, another evil takes birth. It's called power.
Yes.
So, you have money power and you have political power. You have social power, you have power in the family. Now, if you look at that, the power placement, then there is a very unbalanced power positioning in the family. The man is the power holder because he's anyway the man. He's muscular in terms of his muscles, he's stronger. In terms of his courage, he's stronger. In terms as a breadwinner, he's stronger because he's the winner of the bread. And therefore, his domination of the woman is taken for granted, and his insensitivity is conceded and granted. His insensitivity. Therefore, women have to kill their souls in order to keep the family together. That's what they're doing. In order to retain their husbands, and in order to save their own bodies and their souls, they have to kill their soul. Why kill their soul? Because the soul is aspiring for something. A woman may want to sing, and a woman may want to draw. She could be having the gift of painting or music. But the husband, one of these famous women musicians of India, very famous, and her husband was not allowing her to go to a studio like this and sing. He will be constantly watching her. Because he's very possessive and is afraid that his wife will talk to somebody else.
And even women in the West, even when they are independent, they still have this fear.
That fear, we'll come to that. That's a different thing.
Yes.
But I'm saying within married life, men are power holders.
Yes.
They're power holders because they control cash. Right. And women are not given economic independence. So only very recently, women have been emancipated from economic slavery and they become professionally qualified as bankers, as professors, as doctors, and even as engineers in the last 20-25 years.
Yes.
So they've gone to work. And wherever the woman is economically as strong as the man is more obedient. I'm putting it very bluntly and brutally, and I want to do it.
Yes.
Because you're not given that power to woman, you're not balancing your life. And only where the woman is economically empowered does the man realize that he has to listen to his woman.
Right.
You can see the social dynamics.
Yes.
It's so nuanced, that you've got to peep behind curtains in order to pick that up.
Yes.
So that's very unfortunate. So the fear is there. Now, why that fear? One is the fear because you are afraid to stand alone. Why are you afraid to stand alone? Because men will come behind you for sexual pleasure. It's a very, very extremely tragic thing. That man is not spiritually evolved enough. He's still looking at the woman only as a sexual object. As an object of sexual gratification.
Yes.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
So the fear comes from that.